Business is just one big video game. You see, I just hopped off a call with the CEO that I was consulting, and he's asking me a question about, hey, he doesn't have as much testimonials and credibility and trust as he wished he could have had, and so therefore he's struggling to close the amount of clients that he wished he could have in this last month. And he said to me, should I work for free? Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do that? I told him that the motto I've always had and the motto I always will have is that it's more important to get the client than it is to focus on how much they're going to pay you. And that's because business is just one big video game. And if we ask ourselves, how do you level up in video games? Most of you would likely give me the answer. Comment it down below. Let's see if you know. Most of you would probably give me the answer XP. And if you look up the definition of XP, what does it stand for? It stands for experience. And if we look at video games, the way you level up is by getting the most experience possible. Whoever has the most experience has the highest, character development, and therefore they probably know the most about the game, and as a result, they're probably the best at the game as well, right? If you look at almost most games, the guy who's the highest level is, the biggest gamer, and therefore is probably the best, more often than not. And if you look at business, it's the same. The people that have gone through the most things, people have, undergone the most, incredible circumstances, like Elon Musk, like Jeff Bezos, like Steve Jobs, people that have experienced the most XP, that have gone through the most things, have gathered the most experiences, and as a result, have gathered the most knowledge and insights, etc., have the biggest and best businesses. Now, let's ask ourselves that question. And so, why don't people optimize for getting experience? Why are people so caught up on the price they're going to charge their client, or how their website looks, or what their agency name is, instead of just focusing on collecting experience, closing clients, setting appointments, getting XP? You see, business is just a video game, and your success is direct correlation to the amount of XP that you have. And so when we ask ourselves that question, how can we get more XP? Well, you get more XP by doing more inputs. Right? If you look at any video game, name your favorite video game, you level up by completing quests, by playing more. The easiest way to level up, you can do quests and stuff, but the easiest way to level up is hop on with a bunch of your buddies and just play the entire night. And you will level up more than you would have if you try to do all the quests. What does that show us? It's that just playing, just showing up, and just taking action is the most important thing you can do. And in business, the thing you should optimize for is XP. Because if you ask yourselves, how do you get better? How do you close more clients? How do you scale? Well, the more experience you have, the more knowledge you have, the more likely you are to be able to scale. So that brings us full circle. Woohoo! We used to love playing, video games as kids. Now we get to play video games IRL and turn your business into a video game. And just ask yourself, how can you collect as much experience as possible? Because at the end of the day, the things that truly scale companies are experience. It's experiences, because people that have experiences know what's good, know what's bad, right? They know what to stay away from, they know what to look out for. That's why when people pay for mentorships, people pay for consulting or coaches, they really pay for their experience. You're just buying their experience from them so you don't have to make the same mistakes they did. Experience is what you should optimize for. So take more action. Put yourself in more uncomfortable situations. Experience. Level up. Like literally level yourself up, and as a result, level your business up. Because if you wanted to make $1 billion company, and right now you are at $0, the easiest way that you're going to get there, the only way you're going to get there, is by closing more clients. And therefore, you shouldn't be so worried on what is your agency name, what is your automation sequence, what is your whatever the fuck. You should be focused and optimizing for XP. Just sign clients, gain experience. There's nothing more valuable in this world than experience. Look at all the corporate companies nowadays. Are they hiring people based off degrees or experience? Let me actually ask you a question. Imagine you were going in for surgery. Would you rather have a guy, a surgeon, who never went to school but has done the same surgery on 500 plus people and been successful every single time? Or would you rather have the guy who just went to school for 10 years but has never done a single surgery? Who would you rather work with? Well, I sure hope you said the first guy. Cool. So you've just told me that accreditations, certificates, you name it, grades don't matter. What you care about is experience. You know what? Most humans are the same, and all your clients would say the same. They don't care what your website looks like. They don't care what your logo is. They don't care what your name is. Matter of fact, they don't really care about any of that stuff. You know what they care about? Does your thing work? Will your product and or service get them from point A to point B? If the answer is yes, they will buy. It's as simple as that. It doesn't have to look the prettiest. Doesn't have to be the cheapest. Matter of fact, it could be the most expensive thing. If it's the thing that they believe will get them from point A to point B, they will buy. And you want to know the thing that makes people really, really confident in a decision? It's belief. And a lot of people get beliefs when they see that something works. AKA, you got the experience. So, hope that gave you a really cool perspective and a cooler way to make your business perhaps more fun and look at it as a video game, as how much XP can you collect. So instead of focusing on, stupid stuff, how can you just collect more XP and as a result level up? If you're somebody who wants to be surrounded with young entrepreneurs and hop on calls with myself and ask me any question you want and have me personally reply to you, and also win the chance to win some one-on-one coaching with me, join my free community down below, and I will see you in there. Peace.